Welcome back. I'm Jim. This is Primetime Kitchen's How Tuesday. It's our little cooking show, trying to turn some stuff we've learned and teach you guys. I'm Jim. That's my wife, Tori.
Hey, guys. Hey, Tim.
And a big thanks to the guys over at Wassey's Meats. We had an incredible weekend at Egg Fest. If I saw you there, thanks for coming by, and thanks for all the kind words, guys. Honestly, it was overwhelming how many people dropped by the tent to say hey, say how long they've been listening to not only the Monsters, but Primetime Kitchen, and now loving the Jim Colbert Show. So I really appreciate all those kind words, and thank you for the kind words on a dish we made that day. Some said we should have been in the contest, which we were not, but maybe next year, who knows. But we decided, we were so inspired though, Tori. Yep. So many people responded to this, specifically this cheese sauce that we made for our tri-tip slider. We decided to do that tonight. So as football season kind of gets close, I know that's kind of weird because it's months away, but summer's here, and this tri-tip is one of my favorite cuts of beef, and we're going to show you how to roast it, cook it, cut it thin, and make great sandwiches out of it. Tonight, as you watch the show, please like and share the video. We really do appreciate it. Yeah, Tor?
It's National Beef Month.
Oh, it is. That's right. We're celebrating National Beef Month in Florida, by the way. I believe is second or third, I believe, in beef production in the U.S. We're a gigantic beef producing state, so we're going to take this tri-tip and make something delicious in celebration of that.
And we're going to make something with this delicious block of cheese that is the stinkiest cheddar ever.
This actually is comes from Ptk'S up in Longwood, and this cheese is awesome because it comes from one farm up in Pennsylvania and it gets shipped to them. But it's this aged white cheddar. We're going to do some horseradish. And we're going to teach you how to make your cheese sauce great. More importantly, we're going to teach you how to make one of the mother sauces, which is bechamel, or what you know as white sauce, or what you know as sausage gravy when you add sausage to it. So that sauce will teach you and take you a lot of different ways. A lot of people are like, God, how do I make cheese sauce? I've melted the cheese. Well, that's just melting cheese. You have to kind of take it through the chemical process of having it bind up to the flour and the roux, and we'll do all that for you and show you how easy it is. And then you can actually take cheddar jack, jalapenos, and build your own like queso dips and stuff. This is the mother sauce that creates all those delicious cheese sauces.
Okay. Enough of that. What are you
No,
drinking?
there's no enough of that.
What are you
I'm
drinking?
drinking Coppertail. I'm addicted to this damn Unholy from Coppertail Brewery.
So boring. I am drinking Genius.
So this is actually another thing we have to tell you about. You have to pause for a second. This isn't going to take long to make, so I'm going to tell these people about all the great stuff we have going on.
This is delicious.
So we've been teasing this cool gig, ideas of outdoor gigs. We haven't done a PTK Live in a while, but we're doing one June 24th. It's at Tapatura Restaurant, which is a Spanish tapas restaurant out on I Drive, and it's magnificent. We met with Chef Wendy last week. She was on Primetime Kitchen. Well, we immediately went to a restaurant. The space is unbelievable. Guys, we're going to do a brunch. All you can drink mimosas, flamenco dancers, tons of prizes, all kinds of cool stuff. It's going to be a blast. We're not recording the show. We're just getting down and partying and having a good time. And we really want you guys to join us. So please save the date, June 24th. It's going to be a brunch type hour thing. It's going to be a blast. Only 125 seats are going to be available.
Yeah, we cap it at that because there's just not enough space.
We'll have the pricing in the next couple weeks, but it's going to be very, very affordable. $30 somewhere along in there, and that's going to get you food, drink. It's going to be a blast. Entertainment, and your chance at winning a ton of prizes. Also, Bear and Peacock in Winter Park had a meeting with these guys. Not only do they make incredible beer, they're also a distillery, bourbon, vodka, even brandy coming up. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Brandy coming up. And they're awesome people. They have a great space, and we're going to start a trivia night there coming up soon. In the next couple weeks, we're going to solidify the date. Trivia, prizes, tons of cool drinks. It's going to be a blast. We're going to probably do that once a month at Bear and Peacock and start like a tradition of getting everybody together for Primetime Kitchen and having a really, really good time. So
no, Wilson, we were not at Ravenous Pig.
No, we were not at Rat Pig. No. Also, like I said, big thanks to Wassey's Meats. The Egg Fest was amazing. SunshineStateEggFest.com was a blast. If you go to our Twitter account and Instagram, Tori put up pictures. There's a video at realradio.fm. Pull down to the Jim Colbert Show. You can see that there. Plus on Primetime Kitchen's Facebook page. Awesome, hard-working event. A lot of blast. So we appreciate that.
Let's cook.
All right, let's do it. Oh, so we created a bunch of really cool relationships when we started the show. The relationship with Bimbo Bakery and Sarah Lee has been exceptional.
Yes, good.
This Artisano roll
Yep.
was a superstar at the Egg Fest. A superstar.
Yep.
So go out and grab these. They're amazing. You'll see what we're going to do. We're making our tri-tip slider tonight. So our tri-tip slider is sauteed onion, mushroom, a little bit of beef base. All right, salt, pepper. We already made our tri-tip. You can see right here, Tori. Did the tri-tip on the egg earlier. I'm going to show you and tell you how we did this so that you do it. It would take a little too long while we're doing the show, but more importantly, we're going to make this insane cheese sauce for you guys.
That everybody was literally wanting to sop the bread out. We ran out of tri-tip.
Actually, that did happen. On the side, all their
So
pots
true.
and all piled up, and we caught people taking these rolls and going over there and dipping their roll into our cheese sauce and eating just the cheese sauce. It
So
was
they
amazing.
were like thieving straight from us.
Yeah, we threw it out anyway.
You let them do that?
Mm-hmm. All right, so
Are you gonna roll again?
yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Are you just being ridiculous again already? Oh, you can't make faces
I can't.
because you left your stupid face machine up in South Carolina. Didn't you?
I glorious. Yes, I did.
All right,
Ooh.
so whole milk.
Yep.
Important, I think. You can do this with skim milk, 2%, whatever. We use whole milk because we want it to be nasty good. So we're going to take some whole milk. Now, when you make a roux and you make a sauce, a white sauce, it can take however thin you want or whatever. That's about a half a lot. It's probably 2 cups of whole milk. We're going to get that warm. And here's why. We're going to get that warm, and it's going to let that start warming up. Here's why. When you make a roux, you don't want to introduce cold liquid into your hot roux. For one thing, all that has to come back up. It stalls the cooking process of the flour. You want that to continue to go.
Sounds like you're saying woo if you were speaking in Asian speak.
I want you to explain to everybody what Asian speak is.
Well,
Go ahead.
everything starts with an R.
Right. That's tips for the VDM.
Touch and tips.
We appreciate the support as always, guys. So we're going to get our pan right here. Tor, we're going to use like medium heat. Now look, when you start making roux, which is basically the butter and...
Go ahead.
No, I can't. How could I?
Okay.
You done?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? Your eyes, don't say you're done.
Okay, that's
All right.
fine.
You done?
Yep.
Roux. You hear it, right? You hear it? That's what I deal with. That's my life.
Okay, go.
Cackle crazy. All right, here we go. So when you make your roux, you want to use equal parts flour and fat. Yes, you can make it with oil of any kind. You can make it with duck fat, whatever you want. We're going to use butter, all right? We use butter. We're going to use half a stick of butter.
Okay.
And the cool thing about having butter,
Yep.
like when you look on here, it'll tell you about how much it is. 1/4 cup, 1/3 of a cup, whole stick is half a cup.
Got it.
We only need about 1/4 of a cup because we're only using 1/4 cup of flour and we're not making a lot. Now I made the big 2.5, like the 2-gallon pot of it. It took a stick and a half of butter to make the roux, and believe it or not, that is a lot of roux. You're gonna make a lot of sauce. We made that. Tori, I'm literally begging you to stop.
I'm just reading comments.
No.
It's so
I
funny.
But I'm begging you to stop.
Okay.
Because we're trying to do it, we want people to try to learn a little something.
They are
And if
learning.
you're just being a racist against Asians.
Asians?
You-
Now who's racist?
That's what you're making me bad at life. That's what you do. You make me bad at life. So the reason I chose a shallow pan, so we can kind of show you how we're going to blend this together, and then we're going to kind of incorporate our cheese a little bit later. So we're going to make our roux first.
Yep.
Like I said, equal parts fat and flour, and it's all-purpose flour. Do not use self-rising flour.
Okay.
It will not be good. And don't be afraid to go in there and kind of, just take your time. You want this to cook down. The roux should take 10 minutes to get right, to be honest with you. It should look like cream in the pan until we start adding our milk to it. Then as it cooks, you'll see it thicken right up. Find the thickening you like, and then we start adding cheese. And the cool thing is, you can add whatever milk to get it as thin or as thick as you want. If you want it real thick, don't add as much milk. You want it thinner, add a little bit more milk. It's super simple.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna let our butter melt down. Let's see what else we have to talk about today as well.
So the Bear and Peacock, this drink is delicious. So we can continue to talk about this drink.
Yeah, this vodka is surprisingly good, actually. We went back and watched the distillery process and their whole plant there in Winter Park, which is a cool building because it's a retrofit old. It's like an old garage, right?
Yeah, it is. It's an old mechanic shop.
Yeah. So it's actually really cool. They still have some of the roll down doors and stuff. It's a really cool place. Believe it or not, like myself, Code Black, our whole crew have been going there for trivia for quite a while. We love the people. They're always very, very kind. And their beer maker makes crazy good beer. Matter of fact, they have a New England IPA right now.
But I think we're
exceptionally good. The jalapeno Vit beer.
Oh, it's
delicious.
so good. But I think we're gonna do Like trivia.
Yeah.
We'll do trivia. We'll do food and beer and
yeah.
wine and all that good stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna look. It's good. We're gonna do a once a month thing out there and have a really good time.
Yep.
We'd love for you guys to join us. It'd be a really good way to kind of blow off some steam during the week. We do this all the time. Like Tori and I go out to little comedy nights or little stuff like that just to blow off steam. Trivia sometimes.
Jeremy wants to know if they have Ice House there. And Steven made shepherd's pie today.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah. How did it turn out? It was so good. It was delicious the next day.
Ice House, no.
Yeah, it is a cool
And
place.
here's the
Steve.
thing. I know that's a joke,
Yeah.
and I have no problem with that.
Oh, you're spilling.
Well, that's what happens,
Stuff
Tori,
on
when we break the bag open.
Oh,
Sassy pants.
you do have your sassy.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Now we're gonna make this roux. If you don't mind.
Yep.
Come here.
They want to make sure it's on a Wednesday if we do it. I think it's going to be on a Thursday, guys. Hey, Alex. Oh my God, Jimmy. What are you doing?
Well, some of the flour is flying out.
Roux trivia. Roux trivia. Woo!
Now, I'm glad this is happening. Now, see how that's kind of clumping up like that?
Yeah, that
Wow.
looks hell.
No, it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. The good thing about this, when you cook at this low heat like that,
Yeah.
you really don't have to worry about anything, quote, like messing up.
Okay, so what heat is this on?
This is on medium to medium low for now.
Okay.
And as we get our butter kind of melting,
Yep.
you'll see it's kind of breaking down, and you'll notice, see the bottom of the roux starting to kind of bubble a little bit?
Yeah.
Just want to keep this moving. And this is actually a little bit of the boring part, because what you want to do is you want to cook this down pretty darn good.
Oh, Joe, with your jokes.
Now look, see how that's kind of thinning out, then I've added, or creaming out?
Yeah.
Since I've added a little bit more butter. That's what you want right there. When you see that consistency right there, that kind of creamy consistency, that's what you want. Now, here is the absolute most important thing with roux. See if anybody knows what it is. Does anybody know what that is? The most important thing with roux?
Well, they want to know why you're not doing it on the cast iron.
Because I don't have to do it on the cast iron. You're not, like, it's not a cast iron thing.
Oh, because you don't want it at too high of heat, right?
Yeah, I don't really. Actually, you want the exact opposite of that. You want really medium to low heat. Cast iron really isn't for this. It doesn't really apply.
Jeremy wants to supply us with Ice House on How Tuesday.
Okay, we're not going to drink Ice House on How Tuesday because hopefully the guys over at Bear and Peacock will give us some of their delicious beer to feature on How Tuesday.
It's going to be.
All right, so look here.
Yep.
So look how nice and creamy that is.
They said cooked flour taste out.
Yeah, you got to. They cook the raw flour out. But there's another reason what we're doing here. What am I doing? You got to keep this stuff moving.
Oh, I see.
Because what happens is this: if you leave this sit for a minute when it's at boiling temperatures like this roux will burn. And a lot of times people do not know by looking at it if it's burned or not. You don't have to do a whole lot. Just keep it moving.
Yeah,
all right?
but he said keep stirring it, don't stop stirring.
Yeah, don't stop
Somebody
stirring.
else in here said that they liked it a little darker. Will
Well,
this get darker?
Yes. Okay. So
Okay.
that's a really good question. Who asked that?
I don't know. It
already
goes
scrolled
so
by.
fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you look at this, if that was a hair color, what color would you say that is?
Blonde.
Okay, that's exactly what they call this kind of roux.
Okay.
The first stage of roux is called a blonde roux. Now, theoretically, also you're going to see this weird transformation that's going to happen here in a second. I'm actually going to add a little bit more flour to this. All right. People will be like,
Doug's
"What
been
are
on
you doing?"
Doug's been on a diet for 2 weeks.
He's ready to get loose.
I'm sure he's ready to eat a spoonful of just that.
All right, now this is going to clump. I put a little bit more flour in it, and really you're not supposed to do that. You
Okay.
shouldn't cook something for 3 minutes and then add more flour because now you really added cook time because that raw flour you just added still
gotta
has to be
cook
cooked out.
Okay.
But it was a little too creamy for me, and I really want this to make a really nice sauce. So it will, as you notice, what will happen is as it clumps like that, as
Yep.
it cooks a little bit, it's
Yep.
actually going to cream up. You'll notice it looks a little grainy, right? That's going to change. So just keep it moving.
They said the second stage of roux is acceptance. Right?
I think that's grieving. If you just compared the stages of roux to the stages of graving, you should be on my show writing jokes. That's really funny. All right.
It was the girl, too. Girls
well.
typically aren't funny.
No, girls.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Girls can be very funny. So anyway,
More butter, bro. Steve said more butter,
yeah,
bro.
I do need a little bit more butter. I kind of get a little bit thinner, so I'm going to add a little bit more to it. Okay. Steve's right. Is that Steve? Our French Steve, buddy?
No.
Okay.
French
All right.
Steve is working.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He didn't quit working.
You never.
And see, even by just adding that little bit of fat, what happens? It went right back to the stage we had a second ago. Okay, so you asked, can we get it darker? Okay, so when you start making like gumbos...
I kind of like it a little darker. Just a little
So when you
bit.
start making gumbos...
They say when it's a little darker, it tastes a little better.
So when you start making gumbos,
Okay.
what you want is you want a dark roux, and it's going to get the color of peanut butter. So I can cook this down. It's going to turn to like a peanut butter color, like that tan camel brown kind of color. Why would you... I just want to know why you make that noise when I mention the word camel. Any explanation?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
It's a
So
darker
still
color.
blonde. Still blonde. So what we want to do is just, again, we're going to keep it moving. And this is important. I know it's a little bit boring, but actually when you start making these sauces, they're kind of fun.
Carmilla said, sign me up. I'll write all your jokes.
Oh, thank you. That was very funny, by the way. Thank you for that.
Camel hair. That's Carl's joke.
There you go.
Keep
Actually,
going, buddy.
I turned that down a little bit. I turned it down too much. So I'm going to have a beer. Why do you stir that a little bit?
Do you want me to flip it?
Actually, you know what? While you're doing that, or while it's cooking, you're supposed to stir it really good.
What type of pan are you using? Eric would like to know.
This is just a Teflon. Actually, Tori got me these for Christmas about
And you hated them. And I
About
spent way too much money
4
on them.
years ago. She spent a lot of money on them. But they're good pans. The non-stick on them is really good. I beat the shoot out of pans, guys. I am really hard on my cookware because... And like if you look at my enamelware from like Emerald has a cast iron enamelware that Tori got at an auction we've talked about a couple of times.
Carmilla, send me your email or send me your address and I'll send you a pint or a mug. By the way, if you guys are interested in these little pints right here, or we have mugs too.
Yeah, we all. If you just go to ptkradio.com and go to the shop area, we do have some merch, and all the t-shirts are only like $10. We're trying to blow them out. So
I took all the t-shirts down.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have pints, mugs. We have decals that we would like you guys to buy for the Jim Colbert Show. Those are cool.
Yeah, and we will have Frontime Kitchen decals soon. Hey, Jimmy, Jeremy said.
Hey, what's up? By the way, thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it. If you don't mind, like and share the video. Tonight we're making our tri-tip slider that we made this past weekend at the Egg Fest, which was a gigantic hit. Matter of fact, many people said we had one of the best things to eat at the fest, and that's with all those pros there, which made us very proud. So we have this beautiful Artisano bakery bun that you're going to see in a second. We're going to toast that off. We're going to make this white cheddar horseradish cheese sauce. We call it our white cheddar horsey sauce, which is absolutely delicious. And by the way, don't think that you only have to use this on this tri-tip sandwich, which is great with beef. You can put this sauce on veggies. You can put it on fish. Add a little bit of wine to this. Put it on fish easily. It's really, really good.
Oh, love you, Josh. Thanks, Kathy.
What's Josh and Kathy doing?
Kathy shared. Josh said he loves us. You should have taken the mug on Saturday. Everybody else did.
Oh, yeah. No, everybody was like stealing our stuff straight up.
It's fine.
Being not even cool about it, bro. All right, let me turn this
Keep
up.
rocking the food world, Jim.
Thank you. We're trying our best, guys.
Don't stop stirring, Robbie said.
I'm not, guys.
Or believing.
Or believing.
Oh, help food, they said.
Oh, if you're just joining us, by the way, we just announced our first PTK Live in a long time. We're going to be at the Tapaturo June 24th, all right? So save that date. It's 125 seats. It's a brunch gig, everything from paella to chicken and waffles. So seriously, flamenco dancing, tons of prizes from us. Tori and I are going to host the night, and we would love to have you guys come out. There's also going to be a package where it's all you can drink mimosas, which we're going to choose easily. So we really hope you guys show up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Keep checking. We'll tell you when the prices come out. But guys, it's going to be that same $30, $35 range where we can still have a good time. And that's like the drink thing package.
I think what we're trying to do is like $20 all you can eat. It's going to be a buffet style, and then if you want to have like all you can drink mimosas and sangria, I think it's going to be like another $10 or something.
Another 10 or 12 bucks.
Super awesome.
So we told them the only way we'd do it is if we could keep the price very reasonable so everybody can enjoy themselves. We want to not only show you guys what Tapaturo is all about. By the way, Chef Wendy Lopez is a monster. She's an awesome person. And this restaurant,
wear it, Liz.
This restaurant is really good and really cool. It's actually one of Heather's favorite restaurants in the city. She absolutely loves it. They have a paella bar where you can sit and they make individual lot of paellas. It's really, really cool.
Anytime he wants LJ.
LJ? Our LJ?
No. Another LJ.
Now we're still continuing to cook this roux. As you can see, the roux thinned out quite a bit.
Okay.
So as I added that fat a second ago, I knew this was going to happen, but I kind of wanted everybody to see this.
Okay.
That was a little bit lumpy.
Yep.
I was like, add fat, add fat. I knew you didn't have to, because what happens is this kind of gets past that process of the flour kind of cooking the rawness out, and everything's kind of binding together. It's going to thin out and turn into this creamy thing. It's not going to matter. You're going to be fine.
Okay.
All right.
So they said the Jim Colbert Show is their favorite show now on Real Radio. So that's awesome.
I appreciate that.
Scott York said Tapatoro is awesome.
Scott York knows Tapatoro. That's
yes,
good.
yeah, absolutely.
All right. Let's build this a little bit. Tor. What do you think? Then we'll set this thing to the side.
Hey, they did have a question.
Yeah.
Do you use room temperature milk to do this?
No. If you'll notice, good question.
Okay.
What I'm doing is I actually warm the milk up right next to my pan. You can see it's nice and warm.
It is. It's
because
steamy.
you don't really want to put cold or even room temperature. Still going to be pretty cool in here. I want that to kind of. I don't want to have to stop the cooking process, the flour, and then bring everything back up and stop. It's going to be easier this way. And you want to add it separately. So we can go ahead and start adding this.
Hey, Nikki. Yeah, Joe, that's awesome. We'll have everything. I think we're going to do it on Eventbrite.
Yeah. So it'll be easy for you guys to book for out of, because we know we have a lot of people that are out of the area that love prime time.
Yeah.
And we want everybody to be able to get a seat.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to telling you now. And we'll let you know like straight up via Twitter. So that's a good reason to follow on Twitter.
Here, I feel like you need some beer.
Why?
I just feel like you do. You thirsty? Because I need a drink.
Trying to justify your alcoholism. So Tori, look at the difference in the color of that since we just stirring in a couple minutes. Look at that. Has it turned into that beautiful, almost kind of cream color, you know?
Yeah, it's
and it's going to darken quickly. So let's go and get our milk in there, okay?
Okay.
So we have whole milk, warm whole milk. We want to stir as we add.
Oh man, you are making a damn mess. Oh my.
All right, that's fine. Turn it.
Everybody needs to have a drink. If you have a drink in your hand, go ahead. Drink up. The attire, guys, it's brunch, and you're coming with us, so it's whatever you want to wear. Like, not your bathing suit bottoms, but, you know, anymore.
Yeah. The great thing about this is you really can't mess it up, because the only way you can, I say you can't mess it up. The only thing you can really do to hurt this is you'll notice, see what we're seeing now?
Yeah.
That's white sauce. This is bechamel, but we're going to keep working this.
Work it, baby.
Mm-hmm. And you'll notice it'll get creamier and creamier. Watch out, babe, if you don't mind. I'm going to go ahead. Because it's pretty hot, I can add a little bit into this cooler milk to it.
Joe, you have a pair of board shorts and flip-flops. What would you wear to,
Tapatoro?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Jeans and like a, golf shirt at the very least.
Well, you can wear shorts.
No, yeah. But I mean nice shorts and, like
Like Florida shorts.
Yeah, don't come in jean shorts, dude. Whatever.
Yeah, Scott, he did mess up my stovetop. Yeah, it's a mess. We know.
Now.
I feel like I need to get something to wipe that.
No, here it
It's
is.
my OCD.
I know, because you're driving me crazy talking about it. So let's do that.
Aww.
Oh, they're all done. Look how easy that was.
Are you in a bad mood?
Look how easy that was.
Oh, I can't wait to mess with you
Wow,
now.
there's no reason to collapse at all. It turns out it was just wiping it up with milk.
Oh, don't do that.
I know, my buds. Okay, so we have not salted this or anything. All right?
Keep working it.
All right, now. I'm going to do some salt.
Okay.
A little at a time.
All right.
So there's like 3 good pinches. Now, here's where it gets interesting. White pepper. Not black pepper. White pepper.
Racist.
I know. White pepper. For one thing, we don't want little black specks. I did put black pepper in mine, but to maintain the sauce so it looks nice and white and clean.
Did you say sauce?
Sauce.
Like you had a tiny little stroke.
Sauce.
Yeah, you can wear assless chaps.
Oh
That's
my God.
fine. And you can get up there and dance with the flamenco dancers.
By the way, all chaps are assless. All chaps are assless.
We're identifying them. We understand that.
Yeah, can I tell
You're
you?
not a cowboy.
No.
You don't know.
No, I am a damn cowboy.
You are not a cowboy at all.
Okay.
Yeah, Kathy said no black specks. Question mark.
Yep, no black specks. That's what you want. A little more white pepper. White pepper's a weird flavor, and when you smell it, it smells like a cow field. It's really an odd thing.
What's the difference? Like, what? I don't understand. Swan Lando. Yes, we love Swan Lando.
Smell that.
Let me smell. Hold on. Oh, yeah.
It smells like it smells weird, right? So we want to do this, and white pepper actually does have a really unique flavor about its own.
You guys, if you haven't checked out the video, if Orlando was a movie, go on Facebook right now. Go to the gym, or not right now because you're talking to us.
Right, yeah.
But as soon as you like and share this video after we end this How Tuesday Live, go to the Jim Colbert Show and find that video, that Ross pageant, which is
Pageant?
What did I say?
Pageant. It's Pageant. His name is Pageant. He does not have a beauty pageant. His name is Pageant. There's no N.
It sounds the same.
It does not.
It does.
It does not. You're disrespecting his name. Put respect on the man's name.
Oh,
like baby.
Everybody hates you right now.
Everybody hates me all the All right.
So it's really funny, guys. Check it out.
It is really funny. He's mega talented. I love that you guys don't see how neurotic he gets about that stuff.
Hell yeah, PBR, man. He's making, LJ's making tacos.
Oh, really?
And drinking a PBR.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Now, cheese.
Cheese, please. Salt Bay. Why didn't you do the Salt Bay?
Oh, I almost dropped that cheese on the hairy floor. Okay, so this is cheddar.
Yes.
This is aged white cheddar.
Yep.
The stank, the better. When you make cheese sauces, buy the sharp or extra sharp. If you buy mild cheese, you're not going to get the flavor you're looking for. Remember, look what we're doing. We're just adding cheese to something already. So it's already kind of diluted. All right? All right, got that? So what we want to do is add sharp cheese.
Don't talk to people that way.
This is an aged sharp cheddar. We're going to grind this entire block right in here. And by the way, this cheese.
You can do Cheddar Bay.
And guys, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can go get Cabot, go BOGO. Just get sharp cheddar. You can do the regular cheddar, white cheddar, whatever you want to do. You can do provolone, smoked Gouda, cheddar jack, whatever you want to do. This is basically, you're melting this cheese into this already existing cream sauce or flour sauce.
What was the name of that cheese that we had last night at Provisions?
Blueberry Stilton.
Oh my Lord. Get that, get a little honey, and just sit there and eat the entire block. It was amazing, right?
Tori and I have found, guys, and this is serious, let me just pass this on as a guy who loves great food. Tori and I have found that, man, we go to these restaurants, some of the nice places, and we get their charcuterie board, which is their cheese and meat board, all right? Because chefs love that.
No, Robbie.
Because here's what happens. They want to be able to pick the dried meats, the cheeses that go well together with like a mustardo or some candied almonds or something like that.
Yeah.
It's the best conversation food there is. Because all you're doing is snacking and drinking wine and stuff. And we have found that that's like some of the most pleasurable times we have eating is finding these little places with really good imported cheese, really good dried cured meats. And the chefs really get to show their experience of knowing how to pair those flavors together to bring a great experience. We found a really good one at Rustique. Art's Homecoming, Art Smith's Homecoming out in Disney Springs has a great one called the Jasper Board with in-house made pimento cheese. Game changer, like really, really good. See here our cheese sauce coming together nice?
Oh, yeah.
Now,
that looks really good.
Now, so we're going to melt this. This is a lot. Now, we actually may have to add a little more milk to this one.
Are we going to do, we're adding parm too, right?
Yeah, yeah. We're not.
Okay.
The parm takes a little bit, I want the heat to be a little bit more before we add the parm.
Okay.
All right, we're also going to thin this out a little bit more.
Rusty Spoon.
Rusty Spoon has a good one too.
No, exactly, Nancy. No Kraft singles in this dish.
No,
unless
no,
you want a really crappy. They're saying that our clock is 2 minutes slow. At least it's not an hour behind.
This is not cheesy enough.
Okay.
We're going to put some more in here.
You should just dip your finger in there.
That felt like a shot. Can I say that? That felt like a shot. You're my wife, right? You're supposed to be supporting me?
I support you, baby. So I'm holding this camera. My arm's tired. I'm holding it. And
can anybody out there feel the support?
Behind the camera.
God, Tori.
Okay. We're going to add.
Oh, I want to say something too.
Of course you did.
About a quarter cup of Parmesan cheese.
Okay. Let me get close.
Let me just say this. It was so nice meeting the guys from Shun Knives this week. when we were at Egg Fest, the guys from Machine Knives were there with their big display, and they were the nicest guys. And you know what that means?
That means we're going to give away a shoe knife at the brunch.
That means we're giving away a shoe knife at the brunch because these guys are like, we love what you're doing. We showed them, like, we had shoe knives there. They loved it. So, guys, you can look forward to us giving away some shoe stuff. And I'll tell you, when you cut one of these things, it just holds its edge so well.
We're so excited. So I am drinking vodka. It's called Genius. It's from the Winter Park Distilling Company. And you can get it at the Bear and Peacock. And Jimmy is drinking Unholy, but more importantly, I'm drinking Genius.
Yeah, right. All right, Tor. So we have...
This is our tri-tip.
All right. Now, let's do the secrets of this sauce. All right? Secrets of the sauce.
He already touched tips, so
Yes.
I will...
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do it together.
Oh, on here.
Boom.
Look at that nail. Look at that nail, girl.
Horseradish. This is up to you. You don't even have to put it in there.
Okay.
You don't. We're gonna.
Oh my God, my floor tonight. I'm literally going to kill you.
Okay,
So how much was that?
heaping tablespoon. We got to remember, look how much we're making. This is probably about 3 or 4 cups
Okay.
of sauce.
Yep.
And you know, I'm glad everybody gets to see this because this is only 1/4 cup of Roux makes all this sauce.
That is a S-load of
It
sauce.
is an S-load.
You
I mean,
don't
it really
need that
is.
much.
By the way, guys, you want to make the sausage gravy that your grandmother made? The same technique that we've used?
No cheese.
No, here's what you do. Yeah, you're right, no cheese, but you saute your sausage and you fry it until it's like brown. Put your flour right on top of it. Make your roux with your sausage in the pan, then add your milk. You have sausage gravy.
Ashley, these are Analon pans.
Kevlar.
No, those are Analon.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Second. Oh,
Jimmy really doesn't like them.
I know. I don't like them. They're fine.
I don't feel like you do. Worcestershire?
Worcestershire.
Okay.
Gotta have it. Half a teaspoon to start.
Okay.
You gotta remember, like I say, with all these dishes we make, guys, it is really up to you. What we're showing you is, we're showing you the technique of how to get to this point. This could be, this cheese sauce instead of aged white cheddar and parm, could be cheddar jack or smoked provolone.
Ooh, what pepper jack?
That's what you're, look. So you take this and you put a bunch of pepper jack cheese in there,
Yeah.
and then a can of that Rotella,
Oh man.
tomatoes,
Damn
and
shoddy.
there's your queso, guys.
Okay,
There's your
alright.
there's your queso.
Yeah, Dad Shorts is fine. No, he's got pants on.
All right, let's try this.
Crocs. No, those aren't Crocs.
That tastes remarkably similar to what we made it.
Oh, does it?
You tell me.
Well, these people, Anita especially, gets upset when we dip our fingers, but it's fine because we're the only ones that eat it.
we live here, so we're cool.
Holy. You can make pasta, put that on there, and be straight up fat girl.
I would put that on a turd.
Wow.
I'm serious.
Maisie,
Let me get. No, you're fine.
let's drink.
All right. Yeah, drink, Tori. Drink.
Mm-hmm.
While I do this.
Mine's almost done.
Well, that's not good then.
I feel like I need another one.
That's not good. No, that's not good. All right.
So we do our live show every Tuesday at 7 Eastern.
Okay.
Somebody asked how often we do this. We do it every Tuesday. And we do something different. And this is our 42nd show. We do it every week.
Yeah, matter of fact, the cool thing, I'm glad you mentioned that, Tori. So this is our beef tri-tip, because what we're doing is we're recreating the dish that we made at the Big Green Egg Fest, Sunshine State Egg Fest this weekend.
Yep.
And this is our tri-tip. Tri-tip is a pea. You have to go to a butcher shop. If you're on the coast, go to Wassie's for sure. They have them. Over here, these came from Ptk'S because it's up in Longwood, and we love those guys as well.
Yep.
With that said, we cooked it, and we're going to show you how to cut it across the grain. We cooked this about an hour ago.
Yep.
We seared it off, but this recipe for the tri-tip is on our website at ptkradio.com. So basically, go make that, and let me tell you, God, this is so important. I was telling people this all weekend long.
Salt it.
Salt your beef. Salt it. When I mean to say salt it, I use this exclusively for my steaks. It's the Wassie steak rub, and it is incredibly good.
Yeah.
The grind is perfect, and everything in there is tasty as hell. Cheers, baby. I love you.
Cheers. I love you.
And I pack it. And it's still not salty. Matter of fact, one thing I said when I took a little taste to make sure the doneness was right, I said, there's no salt in there, right? You can't taste that. She's like, no, you can't taste it.
Bye, LJ. Have fun.
Somebody had to split. Somebody had to leave. Somebody had to leave?
Oh yeah, LJ had to go. He's going
he's-
to watch Vanderpump Rules.
Okay, he's dead to me. Okay, he's dead to me.
Okay, so you're using a shoe knife. Mario wants you to please salt his beef.
Okay. I have a feeling that sounds like a very sexual.
Do you want to salt Mario's beef?
I don't want to salt his beef.
Okay. That's fine. It's okay.
Now, since we're only going to make a couple of these things for the show, I'm not going to go crazy.
Yep.
But you guys know, we're just making sauteed onions and mushrooms. We are going to do a little something. I'll tell you how to make your onions and mushrooms a little bit better.
He is being salty.
That a lot of people don't do or don't pay attention to. And it's super simple.
Yep.
And you should really have this stuff in your kitchen. Mm-hmm. This is one of those things that we talk about all the time. Like, well, you know, what should you have in your kitchen? Blah,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah.
Do you add salt plus the wasabi rub?
No, the salt is in the Wassi's rub because that's the whole idea.
so they don't need any. If they get this the Wassi's rub, they don't need anything additional.
No, they
To make
really,
it salt.
they really don't. They'll be fine with just the rub.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna do a little pat of butter in our pan.
Hey, they said that's pretty hot, right?
It's fine.
It's turning brown.
It's fine.
Okay.
There we go.
Rob's watching from Indianapolis, former Orlandoian.
Oh, right on, dude. Thank you so much. We're almost done here, guys. This is pretty close. This is the last part of it.
Okay.
Mushrooms, onions, and I'll show you what the secret is in a second. Let's go ahead and cut these rolls in half.
Hey, Thomas wants to know if you can show him how to sharpen a knife real fast.
Well, I mean,
If I get this knife sharpener.
okay, so I'm glad you said that because it's not right.
What's
This
not
is
right?
not a sharpener. It's a common misconception. It's actually called a straightening steel because what happens is this.
Okay.
What happens is this.
And we all learned about 20 episodes ago that I can't flip.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Well, I did. I flipped it right on my foot.
So if your knife,
Yep.
if you look at that edge under a microscope, right? Theoretically, you think that thing is dead straight.
Yep.
It's not.
Okay.
Actually, as you cut, you'll get these little dents that go back and forth, right? Like that.
Hey, Norma.
And that's what mimics dull. A straightening steel is when you run this knife blade against that steel, it basically is bending all those parts. All those other parts that are like that, it's bending them and it's keeping them straight.
Okay, so show us how to
So
do
what
it.
you want to do is,
Is it a horning steel?
no,
Or honing? I'm
honing
sorry.
means sharpening. This is straightening. This really does not do any of that. This is just basically,
Okay.
so basically what you want to do, just, you want that, about that angle. There is a 27 or degree, there's a degree there. But if you do it enough, you'll just kind of understand that's where it is.
Okay.
And you just want to drag it, go back and forth, hold it. Just be careful. Most of these will have a stop right there.
Okay.
So you can't run it into your hand, which you don't want.
Eric said that he wants us to do a chicken and waffles episode.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Because I love making pan-fried chicken. I'll make chicken and waffles next
so
week.
Good. His pan-fried chicken is ridiculous.
I'll make that S next week. So then, anyway, that's how you do it.
Yep.
Get a nice chart. We're going to need that in this fried chicken too. So. Now, the cool thing about mushrooms and onions...
So, LJ said, are you just bringing the imperfections out of the blade?
No. There's none of that. I'm telling you. So the blade, you're not doing anything to the blade.
Okay.
So you may be taking off a tiny bit of steel, but you're really not. All you're doing is, again, if this is the edge, as I start cutting, that's what the edge looks like as it bends a little bit.
Okay.
All we're doing is bending all those things right back in this shape.
Okay.
You really should only have to sharpen your knife with a professional sharpener. I mean, if you use it a lot, maybe once every few months.
Okay.
I've sharpened mine once since I've had it. I've had it a year, you know.
Hey, Samantha, Marissa, Kyle, Kathy.
Okay, so these buns are not even on this planet real.
These buns, guys,
They're not even on this planet real.
it is, like, they are so soft. We had to toast everything before we served it because they were so soft. So we're going to throw them in the oven to get a little get a
Here, we'll toast on there.
little toast on it. So it kind of holds up a little bit better when we put the,
And that'll give us a
cheese
perfect
on
time to
it.
show you the secret to this.
Okay.
A little bit of salt. Not much, I'll show you why. There's something we're doing to this that's going to add a lot of salt to it.
Okay.
Some pepper. We can use black pepper here. Man, there's nothing in the world like salted onions and mushrooms.
Daryl said that he loves your buns.
All right, thank you.
And Aaron said 159 Eagle.
What
Get
else?
to it.
Ha! I don't even know what that
Don't
is.
do that.
Okay.
Okay, so you can get these buns. We got ours at Publix.
Yeah, got them at Publix.
You can get them anywhere.
Target, Walmart, all
Sara
the good
Lee,
dealers.
they're
Sara Lee.
a great partner of Primetime Kitchen.
Absolutely. We're actually doing a live cooking gig with these guys coming up. We're the only partner that they've had nationwide.
Yep.
We actually created the marketing campaign of actually cooking and marketing at the same time. Nobody else in the U.S. is doing it. Actually, they took what we did for those guys a couple months ago up to corporate and said, hey, this is really working for us. We're pushing a lot of retail sales by really showing what the bun can do. And we're going to do that again tonight, Rick.
These are some nice buns. This is what they are. They're the Artisano bakery rolls.
Yep.
And
Bakery
they're-
buns.
They're rolls.
Does it say bun? It says,
No, it says roll. See, and look.
oh, there you go.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like chewing gum. All right. Here's the key to this.
Okay.
A little bit of beef base.
Okay.
Not a whole lot. Right into our mushrooms and onions.
I'm sorry, Joanne. I didn't see that question. You can ask it again, honey. I don't know. I didn't see it.
So a little bit of beef base. What's that? It's going to just reinforce that real good beef flavor. And basically, beef base is liquid bouillon.
Okay.
Smell it.
Wow.
How crazy is that,
Yeah,
right?
that's really
So it just changes immediately. It's
Yeah.
got this beautiful rich flavor. Now, and there's a reason why I'm doing this. I'll tell you in like 5 seconds. Because we just get these coated. You can see the beef base is melted. Our mushrooms are really nice and caramelized. And we want them to have some body.
Okay.
So we can actually pull that off right there and turn everything off. Now all we have to do, wait on our bun to toast, and we're ready
A
to go.
ton of people are saying that they've used these buns for like pork sliders
Oh.
and all kinds of other stuff.
There is, I mean, I'm telling you guys, and you know what, and again, sure.
You can have a little bit of that.
There's a story about this. I believe they engineered this bun, did not like the way it reacted to toasting, and literally pulled it off the market and did more engineering on it to get it back out so it was perfect. I've never seen a bread product, even like organic bakery bread products. I'm not trying to take anything away from anything. I'm just telling you the truth. That toasts like this, because here's what happens. I can get this outside black, but that inside will be like chewing gum still. I've never seen anything that reacts like that. It's really, really cool. Let's cut our tri-tip.
Okay.
Tri-tip roast.
He is making a mess, but
I make a mess. It's not that big.
we
Actually,
typically have a mess every Tuesday.
yeah, we still.
It's fine. Let's cut this up.
So, fat cap. If you'll notice, when I cut this, you're going to see this line of fat. Don't cut it off.
Okay.
This is with the grain, because when you get these raw, you'll see the striations. This is against the grain.
Oh, man.
See the fat? That, my friends, is what you want. This is cooked to about a little, right at medium. And I tell you why. Because medium, believe it or not, eats on a slider better.
Okay.
The medium rare with this particular cut of meat. I know Torietta is so sick good.
Ooh, I'm fat.
And the beef flavor. And again, so look at our piece of
You
beef.
should have said I wasn't fat.
Stop. Look at our piece of beef. The crust of salt, pepper, coriander, garlic, a layer of fat, and then this beautiful meat right here. And that's why this tri-tip is so super popular. On the West Coast, this was street taco heaven, guys. A couple pieces of this beef and a corn tortilla that's been charred on an open fire. Cilantro, red onion,
So hold on.
black beans, pico. Are you kidding?
So whenever you purchased this from Ptk'S, did we ask them to keep the fat cap on
Yes.
or trim it?
Now, good question. You can do both. You can go in there and go, hey, look, I'm really watching my girlish figure. I got to get this fat cap off of there. They'll cut it right off.
Okay.
I think that's a
Like
travesty.
completely
Yes.
off? Ooh, that's not good.
I think that would be a travesty. What we want is we want that cap on there. All right. Oh, that nugget right there is gonna be pretty darn good.
All right, let's see. Don't cut my finger. Oh
But you
my
could have
Lord.
them. You could have them cut it down to a 1/4 inch,
Yep.
or whatever. I keep mine all the way because here's the thing: if I want to trim it myself, I'll go in there and trim it.
Okay.
All right.
So you wanna ask them to either trim it and leave how much on it?
Yeah, but just again, when you see this cut of meat raw, imagine a giant shark tooth of beef, and on one side it's got a fat cap. I mean, you can see it right there. Tor, look how thick it is right there. That's how thick it is.
But when you cook it, it shrinks a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
But you
West,
want that. That's gonna add. I mean, that's gonna react to everything in the sandwich and make it. I mean, that's what makes it great.
West Coast loves
Street
the
tacos, baby.
tri-tip, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How did you end up putting bread up on top of the thing?
Okay, so
It's so good.
So while this is toasting, holy jeez.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about a couple things we have going if you're just joining us. First things first, if you don't mind, like and share.
I'm the realist.
First things first, you are the realist. For some reason, you love quoting Iggy Azalea. I'll never understand it. But I do love you. Okay, so what we're going to do is, we have a couple things going on. Tapaturo restaurant down on iDrive. It's a Spanish tapas restaurant. We're doing a PTK live there June 24th. It's only 125 seats. We'll announce the price and how you can get it. Probably going to be Eventbrite in the next couple weeks. We just solidified the date literally yesterday, okay? We're super excited. Bear and Peacock, Winter Park, Distillery and Brewery. They're very good at both. This vodka came from them. We met with those guys, hit it off awesome. They want to be part of the show, and we want them to be part of the show. So look forward to a PTK Live trivia night once a month at Bear and Peacock with food and drink and prizes, all kinds of cool stuff. By the way, that Tapaturo gig, flamenco dancers, giveaways, shoe knives, maybe some stuff from Big Green Egg, who knows?
Hey Diane, I'm so jealous. You're in New Orleans right now. I'm following your post. And Jimmy, what is the internal temperature of that meat?
So we cook it to about 155.
Not 159?
Right? Ah, that's funny. Good. We cook it to about 155.
Yep.
And then we call it good. We take it off, and that's pretty much how we do it. And it comes out to be about like right at that. What's medium?
They want to know if the Roux recipe is going to be in your cookbook.
Why? Here's the thing. You're doing this to me. You're perpetuating this.
Okay, guys. This is Sara Lee Artisano. It's super yummy. I keep eating it.
It's their bakery rolls. They also have hamburger buns, or what they call.
Oh, good, Todd. I'm glad you and your wife watched together.
And they have bread, so we love their products. A lot of people at the Egg Fest actually said they already use these products, so we're really excited about that because the people who run the company in Orlando are like some of the best people you could ever meet in your life. Like Ron from Beambo.
Ron is
big gigantic community partner. Love those
They're
guys.
From Deland, right?
Huh?
Deland?
Sanford.
Oh, Sanford.
Up in Slamford. All right, let's build this beautiful sandwich. What do you say?
Okay, so we toasted this to kind of give it a little
crisp. You can.
So it holds the cheese and the wetness a little bit better.
Yeah. So we noticed that when we were cooking our thing at the Egg Fest that our rolls were so soft.
Yep.
That we were kind of getting some bleed through. So we're like, well, let's toast it because this thing toasts like crazy, and it worked.
Me too, Diane.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our beef.
Okay.
I actually like piling it up like that. I want some height to my sandwich.
Yeah, of course.
And I want to pick some pieces that have fat. Look at that beautiful fat right on top.
Thomas said more seasoning, bitch.
Yeah, as much seasoning as you can get on there. I yelled at a guy today because he put a steak online with a little bit of smattering of salt. I'm like, get that out of here, man. Get some damn salt on that sandwich. What are you doing?
Man. The PTK does have a MySpace, LJ. You should go check it out.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best MySpace out there. Tom loves us. Look.
He has not replaced the fork on the wall. What the hell?
Look.
Oh, man.
We don't mind making these things tall and ugly.
No, I want it to be. Jeremy, we don't do 69 around here. We do 159, buddy. That's how it is.
Because we don't know how to forget it.
We don't know.
We're really bad at forgetting. Turns out it pays me off quite well.
Okay, Joey, so we think right now all you can eat food is going to be like $20 or something like that, affordable. And then if you wanted to add all you can drink mimosas and sangria, it will be, I think, 30 or 35 or something like that.
And you got to remember everything from house-made paella to chicken and waffles.
Correct.
Imagine everything in between.
Yep.
So guys, what we have here is our tri-tip slider with our aged cheddar horsey sauce. Sauteed mushroom and onion, a little bit of beef base in there to make it yum yum.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, that sandwich right there is a game changer. You make those at a party. And by the way, you could pre-cook your tri-tip, pre-cook your mushrooms and onions, and even pre-cook your cheddar sauce.
Yep.
Go to somebody's house and build these and put them on a plate. I will guarantee you it will be the first thing gone. That is a delicious sandwich. So what we have is our tri-tip slider. This was one of the stars of the show at the Sunshine State Egg Fest this past weekend. Everybody loved it. Other chefs were coming over to eat it, and they were losing their mind. This cheese sauce is a game changer. And the reason why is because once you guys learn how to make that mother sauce, Any cheese, anything you want. Just start adding it in there. Make your own in-house queso and perfect that to make your parties the best. Guys, it's super, super easy. We'll have all these recipes up soon. I'm a little slacking on the recipes this week. Been a long week. I appreciate your patience. Like and share the video if you don't mind. Always visit ptkradio.com, and we need as many followers on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as we could get. If you could spread the word and get some of your friends to share and watch the show, we really do appreciate it. Don't forget Tapaturo, June 24, PTK Live. Giveaways, flamenco dancers, all you can drink, whatever, party, good time. It's always fun. Ask anybody that's been to one of our live events. It's a blast. And keep your eye out for Bear and Peacock in Winter Park. We'll be doing some trivia nights with those guys once a month. Food, drink, pairing up beers with foods while we do trivia and prizes is going to be awesome. Yep. So thank you guys for watching. I want to send a big shout out to all of our sponsors. By the way, we have some new sponsors. Goldsmith Jewelry Shop on Lee Road, a gigantic partner for many, many years. 407-297-8000, goldsmithjewelry.com. Mother's Day's coming up. I urge you to get over there. Everything from bracelets to necklaces to rings to earrings. Tori's wedding band was made there. Yep. I bought Tori a diamond-encrusted fleur-de-lis because we love New Orleans so much. That was made there by hand. I really haven't bought jewelry from anywhere else in Orlando. So we really love those guys and welcome aboard. We really appreciate your support. Ptk'S and a Popka. Cook next to Steve all weekend. And he's the greatest. We're doing a PTK Live out there as well, a meetup to go out there and have a good time. Tom and Dan gave us the meetup moniker, and we're going to use it to go out there and have some fun with those guys. They're also a big supporter of Tom and Dan. We love those guys. So thanks, Ptk'S. We love you. If you have a catering job, no better job in the world than getting Ptk'S. Affordable and delicious. And our good buddy, Mike Oliver, over at MikeOliverHomes.com. He's got plenty of listings. Anything real estate, go see my man, Mike Oliver. He can handle any job. He is the man. You'll love him. So, guys, thanks for watching PTK. We appreciate that. This is Primetime Kitchen's How Tuesday. Thanks for that delicious vodka and for making my wife a drunk, annoying pain in my ass. No, we appreciate it, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday right here on PTK's How Tuesday. Thank you, guys.
See you next Tuesday.
Enjoy that slider.
Yeah, for sure.